here are the easiest ways to earn Satoshi, better known as fragments of Bitcoins. It's free. You get more options. Now, there's what is called Bitcoin Aliens. Free Bitcoin blockchain game, Alien Run. And here's again how it'll look on Android. Because I have a Samsung here, and then this is an Apple right here. But of course, this won't be on your MacBook or any kind of laptop that Apple makes. Maybe just on your tablet. But you can get these four and an additional one on Apple that I'll show you in the screenshot here. These apps are probably your best bet for earning Satoshi. And I'll say this because I've tried so many of them, and I won't make this video so long. But the idea behind all of them is that, okay, now I'll touch it. And you'll see how these people can claim. You can get up, you claim up to 20,000. That's the way it works. You got all this bonus stuff. There's more ways to earn it. I'll go back out of it. Here's abundance. You can see here. This will turn your screen this way. You can win up to 100,000 Satoshi. And going back to the blockchain game, the blockchain, same way you turn it around. Okay, you can win up to maybe 1,000 something after. You get to 90 blocks or 100 blocks, you can win the gold. And there it goes again. They always advertising themselves. This developer, I forgot his name, but it's pretty ingenious, this whole concept. And this is one of the funnest games, even outside of the fact that you're earning Bitcoins or little fractions of Bitcoins. Alien Run. Okay, here's how this game kind of works. You kind of just go jumping. I keep touching it, but it won't. Sometimes my tablet is kind of weird. Gotta touch it all extra hard. Or if I get too late, see, I don't know if I touch it too late that time. We'll go. See, when y'all lives, that's when the ads come on. And here's one of the, I guess really one of my favorites, because here's the deal. Okay. This is called Free Bitcoin Spinner. Last time I claimed 3,602 Satoshi. And it's real simple. You get a meter bar. You can tap this to watch more ads. You spin. You can change whether you want a $5,000 roll, which would just change basically the rewards on the spinning wheel. You can get up to 300 Satoshi. And it's easy. You just claim with this button. There it goes. It finally popped up. You get a referral link and everything. And all these links and things to all these I'll leave down. These will be my referral links. So if you look out for them and just sign up under my name, if you hadn't already signed up for them, hey, that'll help me out and help you out too. But definitely. And see, I get to claim in 8 hours. The reason I like this game the most is because you claim every 3 days. You don't have no kind of limit. If it's only one Satoshi, you can claim it. Or if it's 1,000,000, you can claim it as long as it's every other 3 days. So after you claim, and I can claim here in 8 hours, I'll claim probably by a little over 1,000. And then I'll be another 3 days, I'll claim again. And I'll leave some screenshots of what I had in my Coinbase, because this is the most excited I've ever been over collecting pennies. The good thing about virtual currency is that you never know when it's gonna jump off or do anything. So I suggest you definitely get a whatever kind of virtual or online or offline wallet. Get you definitely two, one online and one offline. But go at Coinbase if you hadn't had an opportunity. You can do Coinbase, and I'll leave a link down in the description for Coinbase. And also pick whatever cryptocurrency you want to go after. Like this guy here, he has on his page. I like Electroneum. Now Electroneum just went down big time. I bought a whole bunch last night, but I should have waited till today, and I would have been killing it. I could have probably got 1,000 of those. But you get your Electroneum and you build it up. And Electroneum is going to be huge. If we just support the mission behind these guys and the team of guys that's really doing big things, I think it can go places. It has a really the whole point of any cryptocurrency is mass adoption, meaning that it needs to fulfill the role of basically any kind of money. And you think about it, that has been taking place since the beginning of time. Basically, a trade off for something different, a service. I do this, you do that. But because we put value into things such as money, which is worthless paper in the end of the day, then it's claimed to be backed by money, or vice versa with this cryptocurrency, which is basically online tokens, and they give them some kind of a value. So that's what you really should take into consideration whenever you are just doing any of this. You just play these games, and you get to the point to where, hey, you don't want to spend all your life trying to win a few dollars or a few of this, a few of that, when it's not really going to benefit you in the long run. I mean, it's easier just to go work for a few hours and get a real paycheck, because this is not going to make you rich. But if you got some downtime, and if you are one of the fortunate people that can hit for the big wins, like the 100,000, or if you can hit for, they have in free Bitcoin, they have a bunch of different ones that you can hit. I mean, you'll be really, it'll help you out. But that's not to say you're gonna hit every time. But it's nice to win something like that, and I hope you do. Um, but that's the reality of these games and things like these. And there's so many over the course of the internet. But my main reason for highlighting these is the time frame to get free Bitcoin Satoshi. With this one, it's 3 days. So no matter what, as long as you got a Coinbase account, a valid Bitcoin wallet, it's going into your account. You'll get it. And I'll get it instantly after 3 days. As soon as I send it, it's instantly in my Coinbase, because obviously this guy has Coinbase. And the reason I act and I say use those is because there are 4 different opportunities. And what happens is, I'm going to show you something. Once I touch on that right there, you see my balance? I'm only up to 8, and this is 2 weeks worth of me playing this game. And I'll go to abundance, and you'll see it up here in the corner. See, so it bounces off of both. You can play on both. And here's the funny thing too, like, I have an Android and a OS device, so an Apple and a Samsung tablet, as you can see. So I can actually play. Once I finish my rounds on this device, I can jump over and onto my other device. So I'm able to basically do it twice, and they don't penalize you for that or anything. They're making so much money on ads right now, it's ridiculous. So that's what you guys do for yourself. So try to find something that you like, and I recommend these. And I'll leave the links down if you like this video, like it, or offer your comments and maybe something that you liked and that might help you get Bitcoin really fast. But I really like, this is my favorite though, because I mean, this was the first time I've ever got cryptocurrency, period. And that's all you do. Like, it'll spin. Let's see what it spins to. See what we get. And that's the thing. That's why it's so alluring. You'll be doing this all day with the ads. These ads ain't too bad either. Most times, it's worst case scenario 30 seconds. But most time after you spin, you can X out of them pretty fast. But if you want to go up here and say, I wanted to get some energy, you could watch a video or complete a task or whatever, and the cap is 50,000. So, and there it is right there. It's capped at 50,000. So again, it's just something, again, to kill time with. You won't make a million on it, so don't get too excited over it, and really balance your time out. Don't do nothing too crazy, okay? And there you have it. So with no further ado, thanks for watching this video, and check those links at the bottom. And if you are wanting, I'll do another video on Electroneum. So if you want to take a look at my channel, I shouldn't have too many videos on this channel. I got 3 channels here on YouTube, but this one in particular, I'll do one on Electroneum because I really like it. Peace out. Also, guys, there's another way to earn crypto. EarnCryptocom. And basically what they'll do, they'll pay you out. But here's the thing, just like with anything, you gotta have all this verification of who you are. cryptocurrency is supposed to be pretty private, but you have to verify your, you still have to verify information. Pretty much, they want to know who you are, what you sign up for, and everything. And I mean, it's free, and you have a certain amount. And I'm gonna show you, like these people, what they've claimed. Of course, that's the one, the Ripple and the Dodger coin, or dog coin, whatever y'all want to call it. Dodge, I say like dodgeball, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. But most people get those because they're the easiest coin. I mean, they're practically on the exchange market. They're practically free coins. Okay, so here it is. This is what they work on adding, and here's all the ads that they place. And what you have to do, you have to go up here to earn. And see, I got my coin set at Monero. Okay, so I'm gonna go touch Monero and see. They give you, see right now I got about 0.09 cent of Monero that I've earned through this exchange. But here's the kicker. They give you a transaction fee unless you withdraw higher than this. Sometimes it'll change as you're making money, because it's like, again, it's just all, and that's the current available. And when you request, sometimes it could take up to 7 days, which they don't tell you, and even longer depending on what's going on. And I'll show you that situation there. Let me change my currency real quick. Let me see here. I'm changing the balances and set. Okay, see, I've earned Dash and Litecoin, so I'm gonna set Litecoin as my main. Let's see if it did it. Okay, main coin set Litecoin. All right, now I'm gonna go back up here. I'm gonna touch on my balance. Okay, there we go. And see how my balance is, where it's at. And see what it don't tell you. Sometimes it takes this long. Your request was made 4 days, 23, so it's coming up on 7 days. And there's all my information, just my account to my Litecoin. And then of course they charge you a fee, because I didn't wait. I just went ahead and wanted to go ahead and withdraw it. And see, now it says no fee if you withdraw 0.7, but before it's supposed to be 0.6. So now it's like, okay, as you earn more, it gets harder to draw more out. It's real low at first, or that first day, but that's just a ploy again to keep you going. But let me show you some things you can do to earn crypto, in other words, or in the earn offers. And this is what they tell you, earn that much. So it's a fraction. You see 0.00065. And you just gotta think, when you're doing these, every point would mean that's what you get. So if you do surveys, or if you do any of these offers, now let me tell you one thing about these offers, because I've had experience doing them, even when I was just doing offers for just getting money, for gift cards and things like that. When you sign up for something, you make sure you sign out, and you close that counter down quickly. Especially one in particular, Seek Verify, is a scam. They'll get you like almost a day after. They say this is what, a $1 free trial just to try it out, and then lo and behold, they've locked you into a contract, because the rhetoric when you're signing up for it is like, okay, you could just sign up and not really sign up. The rhetoric is if you're just trying it, as opposed to signing up, but the real meaning is they want you to sign up for it, but they have an indefinite recurring fee that'll hit your card, and you'll be wondering why in the world they're taking money out your account. And see, I'm going to show you, you just kind of can see, if you go to GameFly, I tried that. That was it was a free, you can do a free one. And they were, close the account down, didn't have no issues. And a few of these are like that. Some you have to actually purchase. I mean, this stuff is pretty self-explanatory, but just kind of don't lose your head out there, though. Because they got, you can look at the personally offers. They got Offer Toro. They've got AdWall. They've got, I mean, so many things that you can get offers for. I mean, but a lot of it's kind of the same. Download this app, make it to this, trial pay with this, or watch this video. It's pretty much all those same things that you've always seen if you're trying to earn crypto. And you can earn so many types. But let's see here. Let's go back to the main page. Oh no, I'm sorry. I wanted to, let me see. Set main coin. That's what I wanted to do, to just show you. Lastly, they got a ton of coins that they're either trying to integrate or that they're in place. Bitcoin Cash is here, Bitcoin Gold, all this stuff. So you can almost find whatever you're trying, or eventually it'll come on. But that's just what it is. So here's another avenue to get Bitcoin. Of course, just again, don't lose your head and don't waste too much time doing this stuff. I mean, really and truthfully, it's easy to do what I'm going to show you next. Okay, this is how free Bitcoin will work. You see how then people claimed what they claimed? You'd simply touch Earn Now. Of course, there is always going to be an ad. See, this is what happens. Especially during certain parts of the day, you have to wait 25 seconds. So just for the sake of the video, I'm doing nothing. Yeah, but sometimes though, their nothing time is still really important. Collect your thoughts or whatever you need to do, or do something that you hadn't done, like go take the trash out or something. But you get big chance, multiple bigs, which is a big, and I'll show you in the classic, which I don't recommend. Never do classic. Classic is a waste of time. Either do random or crazy. Crazy gives you multiple of those, and the reward is like up like 16 something, 20,000. But I like random modern. So because you can get options, you can go see, it'll go, it kind of plays with you. Most of the time it hits 2x though, because it's just, remember, it's all algorithms and all this numbers and stuff. And see, when it says multiple bigs, it'll give you multiple bigs. So here it is. Here's deploy though. Get another chance. You hit another chance, and of course there's an ad. So you get all kind of ads, and you get the scroll bar normally about 15 to 30 seconds on average. And so this is one of them things you just, for the sake of whatever, you just like, oh man. And that's what happens on these games. So again, don't lose your time. If it's something you got time to kill some time, sometimes they go really fast, but other times you'll be sitting in here and you'll be like, what in the world? It'll take you a whole entire month to reach 20,000. So don't expect you're gonna do it overnight, not unless you hit for big. And see, this is the big win. You only get 21%. It's 2% chance on 200, even a 7.79%. Most of the time you win in either of these two, and really pretty much all the time. And I can tell you this from, I've been at this for almost 2.5 weeks or 2 weeks. You're definitely going to get those two. And you'll sometimes have to sit through this process for 15, 20 minutes sometime when it's maxed out, or if you're real fortunate, maybe about 3 or 4 minutes in, you'll hit the big. But that's all you do. But you'll keep doing that, and lo and behold, you figure out what in the world you want or what it lands on. See, the 20 is actually a good choice. You say it's 20 because you're not too far from the main thing that you'll win, which is the 40% chance or the 50%. So 20, instead of watching a million ads, you just say, hey, I'm just going to cash out here, earn Satoshi, and you say, yes, you see the coins register. That's it. Now you can hit continue, but best to just close out, because if you close out, you won't have no ads. And see, if you don't, I see, that's what I do. I just close that bad boy out, call it a day, and then you're done. And see, now abundance, we're gonna go over here. Now it done came back up, and the same it'll be like, hey, new quote, boom. So you hit your quote. Of course, now sometimes I like abundance because they have these card ads, which is just a quick X, and you click out, and I get your reward. I don't ever read that mess because it's kind of weird. He's giving you quotes about money and how you should view money, but it's like, really, are you serious? And see, you can do this. I've sat here and done this up to 30 minutes. 15, 20 minutes is normally about the time when they pay you. You get a payout, so you don't normally. And the only thing with this is more of a ploy, because you get more of you only get a 3% or 0.03% chance of hitting 100,000, which is good if you can, but that's again, the ploy and the lure. So you try to, if I can hit 13 or 14 or even this 10, just get in and get out. Don't even worry about hitting the gold sometimes, because odds are you're going, if you're trying to build up to 20,000, you're going to play this probably about a couple hundred times, a ridiculous amount of time. And see, and sometimes it hits the same one. So it's just one of them things. It is what it is. But again, it's a game, and you're not supposed to win all the time and every time. So I'm just gonna close out of that because, oh no, let me just claim some Satoshi. I didn't think about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and know when to hold them and know when to fold them, know when to walk away. Boom, I'm gonna go ahead and claim the 4 because my time is more important. So I claimed it, and then we just wait and see they get the card ads. Those are my favorite because you can just XR them real fast. But that's how you do that. And there you have it. That's pretty much those games in a nutshell. Um, so I hope you guys learned a little something, and also, hey, hit those links down low. Also, guys, you're gonna need a Bitcoin wallet or a wallet for all of your different types of cryptocurrency. There's so many out, but if you're dealing with Bitcoin, I would highly recommend maybe Coinbase because it ties in with GDX, and there's a couple other ones. But for right now, Coinbase, I mean, it's all of them. You need to get an external code device or drive to where you can lock your Bitcoins up off of the offline, so they won't be in the online, supposedly online secure wallet like some of these companies claim to offer. But I would definitely go with Coinbase. I mean, that's just my opinion. Since I'm kind of new to this, it's no nonsense. It's really simple. You just gotta add. You will have to add your credit card info. But the funny thing about most of these apps or most of these, anytime you log in your information like that, they already know, the banks are already tied into it. I mean, it's just a big scheme, I think, for big corporate America. This is some of these things. Just like, I really honestly think it's just like with baseball cards. You know, you have the mass production of baseball cards, tops. You can have Panini now and Score and Donruss and whoever else. I mean, some that you hadn't even heard of in years. But you'll have the special cards, the cards with the jersey and the signed cards and those like that. Bitcoins are kind of like that, except they have a certain type of volatility to them where they can become nothing, but at the same time they have a certain type of intrigue and just amazement. I think that they can go from like literally cents one day to $18,000 one day in December or in January for like Bitcoin. So sometimes it takes a while to come back on your investment. Certain coins go for some different things. There are certain uses, such as the dark web, or you own other things, paying for goods and services like the Listia credits. Even if you go to Chuck E. Cheese, some of those things, they used to have the tokens. All this is kind of like the same. It's just another means to convert something that's worth something according to this system, and pay for something that's technically not. But they value it, or you value it at whatever they tell you to, or they tell you what the value is. Kind of like the stock market, because really we know money is useless for the most part. It's nothing. Probably ain't even nothing backing it at this point. But we need it to survive, and we got it. And you have to have some kind of plan regardless. That's just my little conspiracy theorist type mentality coming out, but not trying to bore you or drive you crazy with that. But at the same time, you just have to be aware of what it is. And who knows if this would ever be completely done away with by the government at some point. But the way it's looking, this stuff is here to stay. Because, you know, you can just, they'll just turn into something else. They'll say, well, this is a Listia credit, or this is a PayPal credit, or a token at Chuck E. Cheese, or it's a token here at Dave and Buster's, or wherever you go. Maybe it's a Lowe's token, you know, who knows, a Walmart token. They're going to be around to stay. So you're going to need some kind of wallet, basically. That's the gist of this video. And what I'm trying to say here, this juncture in this video, this total video that you're watching here. So get you a wallet for whatever coin you're going to get, and try to make sure that you get a wallet that's going to be secure if you're keeping it online. Hey guys, what's up? Now here's some examples of some wallets and how you will receive your payment. Like here's a Dash. Here's one from Monero. And here's another one right here for Bitcoin, and it's going to go on, I think, Bitcoin Cash. And these are the ones that Coinbase gives you. Also, you'll have the ones for Litecoin here. And my favorite one of all is Electroneum. And then you'll see what it looks like when Electroneum is actually in your account. So it's pretty cool. So there you have it. Okay guys, now here's how you buy crypto. Now you don't have to go to Crytopia, but I'm gonna leave my link down here to how you can basically do it, but I'm gonna kind of show you how you can buy on Cryptopia. Now I got my phone in my hand, so it's gonna kind of be a little shaky, but you can basically, I'm just gonna have to walk you through it because I don't know everything that's on here, but I'm just gonna give you a basic way of how and what you could do. Okay, let's say we want to buy Electroneum. First thing you have to do, you have to go to your balances and you have to deposit Bitcoin, which is, and it's kind of weird because you have all your exchanges for things, and you just type in Bitcoin. Oops, here we go. And see, it'll say view deposit history or next. And basically what's going to pop up here is something to that degree, your QR code and everything. This is how you would send your Bitcoin. And boom, you say done. Okay. Once you get through with that, now you're going back here to this page, all right? So now we have, let's say we want Electroneum. Okay, I want to buy Electroneum. So you touch on the BC, ET, that part right there. And what you have to do, okay, there it goes, it's coming. It's loading up. See, it takes a little while, but you can see here how much Bitcoin I have. But there's a minimum trade deal that they have. It's just minimum. You gotta be at least that much. That's probably about at least $10, $15 worth per trade, no matter what. But just the easiest way to trade is to figure out the amount of Bitcoin that price is selling for. You see how it's 0.00056671, and it changes right there, the price. And you can look at the sell orders and what people are selling them for, and the same price pops up there, and then the buy orders on this side. You don't have to buy any of this stuff, because all you would have to do, because ETN is such a really, it's a high volume type cryptocurrency. Basically, see how the price is at 670. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna just erase this out, back up 3 of those zeros, and I'm gonna say 680. And whatever the amount of BT or crypto that you have, let's say you have 5 it'll give you how many you can get at that price, and all you would do is just hit click buy, and it'll instantly, more than likely, because the volume is high, you can just be able to buy it right then and there. And all you did was 6.8, and you don't have to do, you can do it. I'm be honest with you, I did it a little lower last night, and I feel so stupid because I did 3 trades on here. One was really high, one was middle, and then I just trying them out, see if I can get away with it. But you don't necessarily have to type in the price as it is. Some people just willing to sell, and then the system itself, because they want your Bitcoin, this Cryptopia has a store, because every time somebody trades out Electroneum or any of this cryptocurrency, it comes out of basically that little pool of stuff that they have already reserved. So basically, and even if you want to sell, you have an available amount that you can sell, and that's all I have left, because I couldn't transfer with so much out. And but that's what you want to do. You play around with this a little bit, and you click buy, and you'll be surprised. I mean, you could even if you wanted to play around with it, because again, this is not like the regular stock market. I said Stark. This is crypto. Crypto. A poor man's stock market is what we're on, people. And whether it's Cryptopia, Bittrex, or whatever you guys getting on, I don't know all of them. I tried this and it works. Between my Coinbase account and this account, just worked for me. But you guys figure it out for yourself. But even at point, you can see here what it'll be. If you went to 0.50, and say if you want to change this number down here, how many Bitcoin you had. That way you put the available amount match up with your total, and it'll automatically give you the amount of ETN. You don't have to do a whole lot of figuring. Say if I had 5, see now I'm getting 1,000. So you can try it. You can say buy, and if it goes through, if it don't, or it'll be a buy order. Maybe somebody have to think about it, then they'll sell it later. Because this stuff, you can just see it. Look, we'll just watch. It changes left and right. Boom, boom. Got red, like it says, like Christmas lights, or like just like it's going off. This changes, that changes. It's red, it's green. So it's one of them things. But with the volume Electroneum, it's really cool. And basically, I'm gonna show you two. Let me see if I can. Let me go here to Crytopia. I'm gonna go back. Oh, went too far out. I'll go to balances. There we go. Confirmation there. This is your deposit history. What you have here, and that's what it does right there. So boom, there you have it. And you can see here my purchase order. I got 400, 132, and then 252. And you can see my difference in my prices that I paid, because I started when the price was higher and then it got lower. So, and then I didn't know what I was doing, so I was just guesstimating some things. So you can see they were even courteous enough to give me some kickbacks. So I got some refunds from my order refunds, which I think is really cool what they do sometimes. So you'd be surprised what you get everything at.